Bishop, California. We're heading south on Route 395. Heading to Vegas today, and we have to get the RV checked because we have an engine issue that seems very minor, but we have to get it checked. So that's our destination, is Las Vegas. And it's another smoky, smoky day in California. Pretty much day after day after day. Occasional breaks. A little disappointed because it was nice last night.
That's because we were drinking wine. Everything seems better when you're drinking wine. But it was a nice RV place, really high end. Nice RVs in there. You have to send a picture of your RV before you can stay there. If it's an older model. Okay, signing off because it's past a minute now. See you later. Sierra Nevada mountains, obscured by smoke. I think this is the smokiest we've ever seen. You can see how beautiful they are. Imagine if it was a clear day. It's Kings Canyon National Park. Just behind the mountains there. And sequoias to the left. We got bumped out of both of them, and you can see why.
Well, this is Route 136 in California. We're heading, I think, basically south or east. We're not in Death Valley yet, but something struck me about this sand, this desert scene. And of course, there's nobody here. It's cleared up a little bit, just a little. And it's an early morning sun. Something beautiful about this. Well, we entered Death Valley a few miles back. Death Valley National Park. We're not actually in the valley. There's a little trail up this hill. I might head up there. And we just pulled over at this turnout, and you can see it's cleared up a lot. There's this huge canyon here, if you can check it out. Colorful, desolate place. You may see the road there in the middle distance with some cars. And there's Kathy enjoying the desert. So I think we're going to head up that trail. We pulled over just a little bit further along the road, maybe a half a mile, not even. The Padre Crowley Point. This is Father John Crowley, 1891 to 1940. And apparently he was a beloved priest in this area. It says here, trusted and beloved by people of all faiths. And it says he passed this way. So this point is named after him, so he must have been very, very much beloved. Now, unfortunately, behind us is a truck that's having some engine difficulties. So you may hear that in the back of this video. Sorry about that. But this is at another point along the same canyon we were just looking at. I'm going to step behind the railing because I figure there's a reason they put this here. And you can see the bottom of the canyon from here, the beautiful colors. And the bottom, but it's dry. It's a dry bottom. But very, very beautiful desert. It has its own beauty. Father Crowley Point. Death Valley proper, and we're just going to shoot straight across on this road, Route 190. Amazingly steep drive coming in from the west, but beautiful but steep. So here we go, across the valley, up into those mountains on the other side. Somewhere out there is the bottom. Now we're up to that white sandy area. Of Death Valley. You are there. So now we're going to head up into those hills and leave California. Did you say something, Pat?
I said hills or mountain passes?
Let's see.
Steep cliffs.
Well, hopefully hills. There are mountains out there. Here we go.
We reached the top of the mountain pass. Now we're going down.
Looks like a lot of mountains still out there. Oh, we're going to zigzag through this stuff.
Just in.
Well, if I'm reading this map right, what we just went through, we're at Emigrant in the middle of the Death Valley National Park. And we went through the Panamint Range. And perhaps that valley we just passed was like part of Death Valley. I don't know. But according to this map, what's in front of us here is Death Valley proper, right out there. So there's much desolation out here in all different directions. And so I think now we're going to head into Death Valley itself. Down now, the last 1,000 feet or so, into visited mountains. Imagine what the early settlers felt like. They made it. So I think we have to pass through that mountain range also. And then I believe it'll be in Nevada, somewhere out here. I'll let you know. Boy, if we had more time, it would be fun to walk around in there, but we really have to get this van over to Cruise America and get repaired. But it's a spectacular place here. The Mesquite Sand Dunes. Be fun to walk out there a little bit. Maybe we'll just go over to this point. That'll be it. We'll run, see if we can save a little time. Look at this. I mean, I know we have beaches on Long Island. We can get sand anywhere. There's something spectacular about this. Wow. Yeah, there's a lot of footprints over here, and it looks like some kind of maybe amphibian tracks or reptile tracks. You have all these bushes, and what an amazing landscape. Fantastic. We're just parked right over here. And we'd like to stay, but we really have to go, unfortunately. So we'll head back. Give you a little feel of walking through. A little feel of walking through the sand dunes. All right. It's time to go. Valley is at sea level. That's where we are now. We're going to turn here and head toward Beatty, Nevada, where I was stuck with a broken down vehicle and with friends in 1977. So here we go, heading toward Nevada. Hallelujah. Yet another valley on the way to Beatty, Nevada. Back in '77, I think there might be another road to Beatty south of here by Furnace Creek, and I think that was probably the road we got towed out. Probably not this one, but I'd have to double check. Anyway, we're on our way. Welcome to modern Las Vegas. 44 years ago, or 41 years ago, this was a small city. Now, forget it. Cruise America. I think we're 12 miles away. Hopefully this will clear up a little bit.